You know, some days I come home from work and I'm like, I got to do these things, but I'm freaking tired. I will sit down and read a book, or I'll, cook something I've been wanting to try for dinner.
Yeah.
Bake something, do one of my other hobbies for a little bit.
Right. You have to take a little you time just so that you don't lose it completely. Welcome to the Dirty Heifers Podcast. Soap making, small business, and so much more. Let's get dirty. Welcome back to the Dirty Heifers. I am Margaret, here with my co-hosts, Jesse and Shauna. And we're wondering, have you ever hit that point when you're staring at your to-do list, sipping coffee number 4, and wondering if you can just hibernate until spring? Yeah, that's seasonal burnout. And trust me, we have all been there, especially when the holiday madness is over, the orders slow down, and suddenly you're running on fumes and ennui. We're diving into what burnout really looks like, how it sneaks up on you, and how to pull yourself out of the funk before you set fire to your soap pot, accidentally or on purpose. All right, Jesse, let's get your brain warmed up before we spiral into some seasonal despair. Time for our word of the week. It's a French word.
All right. It is spelled Ennui. Come on, you're down there in Creole country. You should be able to get this.
I mean, I heard you say it a minute ago, so I know how it's said, but I'm sitting here looking at it, and ennui.
Ennui.
Which means somebody spelled andouille sausage wrong.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Andouille sausage? You don't know what that
Andouille
is?
sausage.
I just put andouille sausage in the red beans and rice I just made. Yum, yum.
Never heard of
It's
it.
It's a staple down here.
All right. So do you want to, do you know what it means, or do you want to take a guess?
Well, let's figure out what Shauna done this time.
All right.
What's that heifer up to?
By late February, Shauna is knee-deep in ennui, scrolling fragrance oil sales instead of pouring soap.
Okay. Is she hip deep in something that stinks? Can sitting there going, ooh-wee? Ooh-wee! There's supposed to be a silent P on the front of that word.
Puny.
Pew-wee!
Pee-wee. No. Would you like me to give it to you? Do you want to take another guess? All right. It is.
Go ahead.
It's a feeling of like listlessness and dissatisfaction coming from like lack of occupation or lack of excitement.
In a
You
funk.
had enough.
Yeah, in a funk.
You had enough.
Yeah, you had enough.
Funk.
Exactly.
You had enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Do you
It
have a
goes
word
right
for
into
us?
I do.
Now, is this a word or a place?
This is a word.
Okay.
Okay, so it's SHOLE.
Show.
Show? Shoe?
Cholet.
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 Lord have mercy. Jesus fix it. No, it's show.
Didn't I say that? Show?
Said it's show. It's show. But what's it
She
mean?
said show.
Oh,
You gotta.
I thought you were
tell
going
her what
like
I
this,
did.
like no. Okay. Yeah.
I
Tell
thought
me
you said no, too.
what did Shauna do? Show.
Let me think about what this heifer done this time.
You just about made
So-
Margaret spew her water out.
So in the group chat, I
dear.
asked Shauna, do you use sandalwood fragrance in any of your soaps? And she commented back, sure do.
Oh, so sure. Like I sure do. I thought...
Sure
That's
do.
what I thought.
Because you say that all the time, but I never hear the L. And I just thought you were saying sure. Like,
I thought it was show.
Show do?
I thought it was SHO, show.
Yeah, kind of like show do.
When you being extra with it, show do. It's just hard to hear the L.
All right.
If you say so.
Okay.
This is one of those things like we can't even argue with her.
Right, because
we
I don't
live down
know.
there.
I have no idea.
It's just made up vernacular.
She could
down
just,
there.
yeah. She could just be making stuff up completely. And we would have to go with it.
She probably is.
Shake my heifer at you.
I'm so nervous. I hope my heifer's not in my brother's car.
Shake your poop heifer.
Damn it.
Yeah, my poor brown heifer. It looks like a dancing turd with legs.
What was the name of the one from South Park?
Oh,
Kenny.
no.
Oh
No,
Mr. Hanky.
Hanky,
Hanky.
the Christmas
Mr.
poo.
Hanky.
It's Hanky.
It's formal.
Hanky
okay?
the heifer.
It needed a Christmas hat.
Nice.
Hanky heifer.
Hanky heifer.
You can make one.
Okay. So, what is...
Off the rails we go.
Yep. What is seasonal burnout? Are you okay?
Sean is struggling over.
Uh-huh.
I'm just laughing at how so very off track we get all the time.
We really do.
Don't make me shake my heifer at you.
Yeah.
What a threat. Your Christmas heifer.
So,
Hanky heifer.
So what is seasonal burnout?
It's when you were just over it.
You go, and you package all the orders, you produce all the product, you market everything, and everything's just nonstop, and you are ready to call it quits and go fishing.
Exactly. It's not just regular being tired. It's like,
Right.
it's cyclical. It's tied to the...
It's what?
It's cyclical. Like,
Cyclical.
It
Goes in a
It
cycle.
goes in a cycle. Like, you're not just... You can have seasonal burnout, but it doesn't always have to be from your job. It could be seasonal, right? Like, I
thought you was sick of licking at something, or I don't know, cyclical. Did you lick one sick child at school or something? It's cyclical.
Huh? Cyclical.
Where'd you come up with this stuff?
That's just how her brain works.
It just... I'm gifted. It's my redneck intellect.
This is why she called you the black sheep. All of this. Okay. Woo!
Would y'all have me any other way?
No.
No,
we
but
wouldn't.
you've never heard cyclical before?
But
Oh my gosh.
your seasonal burnout can be cyclical. It could be tied to it could be tied to the weather. It could be tied to just holidays. It could be tied to the business seasons. So, sometimes you can have more than one type of seasonal burnout, right?
Well, I think like everybody gets some sort of seasonal burnout, whether or not you have a business.
Right?
But...
Like, think about that Christmas burnout. Like, just
Right.
leading up to the holiday itself. It's the shopping. It's the wrapping. It's this
Oh my
fever
gosh.
of fervor of getting
So now
the
you-
house perfect and the decorations and everything just
So
has
now
to
you
be
got
perfect.
You got all that, and then add a business on top of it
Well-
where it speeds up at the holiday season.
Right.
It's like
Did you say fervor?
Fervor.
fervor.
Is that like you trying to redneck guys fever?
Oh my god.
Now I have
What
to
a
Your
Fervor?
vocabulary is going to be so big after talking.
seriously
To us.
fervor. It
It's like something the Swedish chef would say. Hur.
I don't know. How do you spell it, Shauna?
Fervor.
Oh my gosh.
FRVR. Fervor.
Oh gosh. FERVER.
I know, but I put
That's fever.
No, it's fervor. It's an intense,
Oh.
passionate feeling.
Isn't that just hot and bothered?
No.
Well, it's like
not sexual.
it's hot.
She's at a loss for words.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. That was like 3 minutes ago.
Fervor.
I know fervor, but what was the sentence I even used it in? I don't know.
I don't know. I just heard it's fervor.
People are gonna.
Did somebody
Please don't
come
turn
up with
the
that
show
word
off.
as they were gagged or something?
Intensity of feeling or expression.
Yeah.
You're talking about. I think you're talking about the fervor of the holiday.
Right, getting the intensity of making everything perfect. Like you just.
Right.
It's a whirlwind of everything, and then the holiday comes, and then you're just.
Right.
You're done. You're over it, like you said.
So would that be over? Because you were over it.
Yes, you're over the fervor.
You're over the fervor.
You're gonna have to get a picture of the Swedish chef and put it over this right now.
Yes.
Herder.
Her.
So what?
Off the rails.
Very off the rails. What?
Girl.
What kinds of things throw you into seasonal burnout?
It's, for me, that's like one of my big craft season times.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a big craft fair, and then typically there's one right after that I don't always do, but sometimes I do, and then it's, boom, you got Thanksgiving, you got Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and that time I'm always doing a Veterans Day soap, and throw that in the mix of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think one thing that stresses me out the most around the season is trying to figure out how much soap to make.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's so hard to predict.
Yeah.
And then if you make too little, sell out. Okay, well, then you feel bad that you sold out. And then if you make too much, then you're dealing with the leftovers.
Right, and then what do you do with those
time.
leftovers? Do you now have to sell them at a discount? Are you taking a loss for that? It's very difficult because what sold one year might not sell this next year, and you really have to.
And you can't just make more.
Right.
If you know.
Yeah, because we need at least a full month to produce it, package it, and get it ready to be
let it cure and everything.
on the shelf. And also there's the whole you're overloaded with your production schedules, and then you also have to you can't just not do the social media stuff on top of it. And then the weather is changing, the days are getting shorter, the temperature is going down, there's a lack of sunlight. It just is all so irritating.
That does mess me.
It's dreary.
It's dreary.
Outside.
And then you have your family life demanding on top of it, and that's a busy time.
And also you're trying to keep up what kind of sales should you run, if any? Black Friday, Cyber Monday, what should you do? Should you do on before that at Thanksgiving? Should you, closer to Christmas, should you,
do you make up, do you now write out, I'm running a sale, I have to write an email. Now I have to change my pictures on my website. Now I have to make a social media post. Now, it's a lot of stuff just back to back to back. Not that any of that slows down if you want to stay busy. You're doing all of that stuff all the time anyway. But it's just busier
busy this time of year.
on that time of year.
Yeah.
And then also your family demands and all of that stuff increases at the same time.
You know what else increases? This is weird, and this is not business related, but what else increases is surgeries, because everybody's trying to get their stuff in before the end of the year, before they have to pay a deductible again.
Oh.
So surgeries actually start to pick up close to that time.
I never thought of that. So then your other job is more demanding. So you're just pulled in every direction. So
I feel like that's just my baseline anymore.
Yes, that is your baseline. That is your baseline.
It's kind of like the picture I sent the group chat a little while ago. Let me see if I can find it.
Was it today? I didn't see anything today.
Let's see. I sent it.
Slacker.
Says, I can't do this anymore in all caps. In parentheses. I can and I will. I just need to overreact first so I can get back on track.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Sometimes that's something that can pull you out of it. Just throw a fit, right?
You gotta cry and you got to throw a fit, and me, I've got to throw stuff and get mad for a minute and walk out of the shop and then come back like,
Yeah.
okay.
I sometimes, what does it look like? Soap batch is not getting made. I'm going to skip making that video. Maybe snapping at people that might not need it.
Yep.
Whether they're customers or family. I don't think I've ever snapped at a customer. Just saying.
No, I've never snapped at a customer, but my poor husband, he's caught it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sometimes like
Not proud of it.
you get
That's
that
your safe space.
creative block where just everything seems like a chore. Like even the things that you
Oh, yeah.
love to do, I'm like, oh, do I really have to do this right now?
Yeah. It's
You know what's hilarious is like I had that during the summer when it was slow and like I could have been catching up on things.
Right.
I had that block.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
think
like I was
that, part of the whole burnout thing, when it's slow, it knocks you out. Like then it's kind of like, well, why am I going to even make all this up? It's so slow.
Right. And I think that was my issue.
Even though
I'm thinking
in your head, it's going to pick up. It's good.
Yep.
I'm going to need all this stuff. I'm going to have to make all this stuff anyway. But in your head, it's slow. Why bother?
Yep.
That's part of the cyclical burnout.
I tell you, the psychology of running a business is exhausting sometimes.
It really is.
Oh my gosh. Look, the other day it was evening time. I had 9 million different business things in my brain, all running like freaking squirrels on acid at a rave, and I had
Squirrels like acid at a
Squirrels
rave.
on acid.
On acid
At a rave.
Okay.
at a rave. Yeah.
I
and
feel
then-
like we need to make this an AI picture.
me with a
Continue.
squirrel body going. But
Continue.
But I had that going on, and then there's all kinds of senior stuff that I've got to get filled out for D, and good gosh, cap and gown rentals are freaking expensive.
Really?
And
How much are they?
yeah. The gown with his cap and his tassel and his stole, he rents the gown and he has to return that. Plus a t-shirt, his senior t-shirt, is dang near $200.
Wow.
Yeah.
For high school, they were free for us. Emily had to pay for hers for college. And when she had to pay for it, I was like, what? What do you mean you have to pay for it? That's crazy.
But had that going on, and the house is a mess. Dryer went out this week. It was just a lot at once, and I had to
sometimes
come
it's
apart. I had to come apart.
That's a fit for anybody else. I was wondering. A come
Crap!
apart.
I should have put that in my notes.
Oh, wait. A come apart? Is that what you
come
said?
apart.
I thought you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was her just having a fit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
had to come apart.
coming apart at the seams. you
Gotcha.
Come apart. Yeah.
So what
She
are...
made, instead of a verb, it became a noun.
How about you? Have you... well, you did say that already. That...
Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm starting to get back into it. Like I make a big
Well,
old
you've
batch of
had a
stuff
lot
earlier.
going on too with the house and everything.
Yeah,
and-
we're building the house, and then I was telling you guys before we started recording that we now have our website guy is also working on marketing stuff. So he's working on like SEO and keywords, and it's like needing this video and that video and stuff to promote SEO. Which, for if anybody's confused, that's search engine optimization. So that if people are searching for "I want soap," we pop up sooner. So working on that stuff too. So it's like I hear dogs.
It's not my dogs.
It's Eddie. He's barking at something outside.
I'm like...
Oh, okay.
He's got that.
I like
He's
that.
got that hound dog going
Yeah, I was
on.
about to say that did not sound like Margaret's.
Yeah, for once.
But oh my gosh, this just came up with the picture for me. That is amazing. Okay,
Squirrel.
no, it is squirrels.
Oh, squirrels in a rave? Text it.
Squirrels at a rave. I will. We can put that up. But yeah, so like trying to do all this website optimization, and like I had to get him signed into all of the business accounts for like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and everything, so that he can put keywords.
That's scary.
YouTube. I know it is, but you can do like, because it's business accounts, you can assign people to work on it who don't have.
I have a question.
They can't kick you out.
So you just said he signed into your accounts. Is he
with
posting?
his own account? No, he's not posting. But he's working on like optimizing wording or keywords and things like that
For
and then,
you
like,
to post.
I told you. Right, so like he might go in the post and like maybe change the wording or suggest wording changes or something.
All right, okay.
Like in my drafts. But like on YouTube, I told you that you can go on there and like you can set up a thing where it posts underneath every single video you put on there these certain keywords and like links and things like that. That's how these people who have all these,
right,
you could put it in there a certain way so it does this on every single video. Like he can set that up for me and such.
Right.
I was worried too, but that you can set up to have people on your team that aren't the actual owner of the account, so they can't lock you out or anything.
Okay, that's what I would worry about.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I was freaking out about that too. But then I
scary.
went in there, I was like, okay, you can.
But
you can
he doesn't
assign
have
roles.
He doesn't have access to your password and so he can't change anything like that. He only has access to certain parts.
Correct.
That's scary still, but cool.
I'm sending you guys the picture. You're gonna have to put this up for everybody to see too. Oh. It is amazing.
Oh yes, psychedelic squirrel dance. Gotcha. That's hilarious. And they're at a rave.
That is my brain. Here day.
Okay.
Just they need overalls and ball caps and.
That's not very ravish.
Then
redneck rave.
Yeah.
You need to.
It's a redneck rave.
I'm going to see if it'll do that.
Look at her giggling. She's so happy.
She's quite pleased with herself.
I mean, you got to admit that picture's funny.
It is pretty good.
All right. So while she's looking that up, what are some coping strategies? Like, how do you deal with your burnout?
Typically, I blow up for a minute. I have just a complete come apart, like I said earlier.
Right.
And then I get over it, and I pull my big girl panties back up, and I get back on it and get it done. But I've got to have that like miniature existential crisis.
Right.
I probably didn't say the first part.
Those
right.
are real words.
No, yeah, you did. You said
You said real words just now. Yay!
Yay!
What did you
my
break?
heifer off my cup.
Oh.
Oh no! You dropped your hanky heifer.
I dropped
She
hanky.
dropped her hanky.
But I was gonna,
But
be fancy.
all right, so one of the things that I have started to implement, I know I've mentioned a bunch of times, is one of the practical things is I schedule my social media. Like I batch schedule everything on one thing. So that like kind of makes that part of it a little less overwhelming, you know?
I actually did talk to him about that, like the metrical thing, and he said that we could sit down and talk about something like that. And then I could batch schedule videos out, and he could go in and like alter SEO type stuff.
Right.
On
Yeah, you could save things as drafts on there. Yeah. But you also, to keep up with the holiday stuff, is you got to schedule a little downtime. And I know that as a small business owner, it sounds so impractical. Like if I stop, I'm not going to get everything done. But you have to take a minute for yourself or you'll get nothing done. Right?
And that's what I was going to say. Like, you know, some days I come home from work and I'm like, I got to do these things, but I'm freaking tired. I will sit down and read a book, or I'll, you know, cook something I've been wanting to try for dinner.
Yeah.
Bake something, you know, do one of my other hobbies for a little bit.
Right. You have to take a little you time just so that you don't lose it completely. You can outsource some things. Like I know, Jesse, you outsource your labeling. You can have somebody do packaging for you. You can, like I was for a little while, maybe 3 times, I had my kids labeling my lip balms and stuff for me. That's hard though, especially when you're, like when you're a one-person show. First of all, the giving up the control of like everything has to be done my way is hard, but then you also have to be able to afford it.
Well, we also, like we just said, like we were talking about me giving that guy some control over the stuff, and we all just kind of went,
Yeah.
And it was
But
hard.
I think that's more, that's not, I think that's more of a fear of somebody stealing my account.
Right.
They
have it set up that way, so like they can't knock you out.
I would love to give up the control for all of the social media things, but I wouldn't give up my control of my account itself. Like, you want to do the filming, the posting, the this, the that. No?
I still have to create the stuff. No, we're laughing because it did make
Oh,
the
it went
scrolls
through?
for us.
They just have... Wait a minute. Is that me in the first pick and Jesse in the second? See that? No?
Oh, you with the tank
With the
top?
tie-dye. The tie-dye. The first one is tie-dye.
We got Jesse Squirrel and a Margaret Squirrel. Am I the DJ both times or something? Or what's going on here?
You're just standing there with the glow sticks. Like, I see what's going on.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can dance with glow sticks. It's okay.
That's funny.
Now you have to put them up during this now.
Oh, yeah. I have to because we're talking
Absolutely.
about it.
You got to put them.
Yeah.
And people who are listening
That's
are going to be like, well, crap, now I got to go to YouTube and see what the heck they're talking about.
That's right. You need to subscribe to the YouTube.
That's right.
Do it, lady.
Yeah.
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 Just
On your
crunching some
birthday.
numbers.
All right. So other things, other coping strategies is maybe setting some boundaries with customers or with events. Like, you can't do every event. Pick and choose.
No.
You got to figure out what
I
works
get
for
so
you.
many invites for events, and
Yeah.
Someone just told me today, she's like, oh, there's one this weekend you should have signed up for. And I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, you have a hard time because you don't know what your schedule is going to be from week to week.
Right.
So you can't sign up for an event 3 months in advance unless
I would have to make sure that I keep that weekend off. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
But that's
but
a lot.
But then, like, working one weekend at the hospital and the very next weekend going to an all weekend event that's a lot.
That's tough. So so setting boundaries and saying no to things. Like when I went to that event, just 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, while I was at the event, I got asked to go to at least 10 other events that are coming up this next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You want to do this event? Do you want to do that event? Do you want to do this event? I'm like, yeah, give me your card. I'm not doing any events. Sorry, everybody. It's not happening.
So you didn't actually draw any boundaries. You just blew them off.
Oh yeah. No, well, I knew mentally. I will be polite. I will tell you absolute. Oh, I'll take a look at this. I'll look into that. Let me see this. But I don't have the time for that. I don't.
I think also, speaking from the medical point of view, you need to take care of your health. So people tend to not sleep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
People tend to not sleep. You gotta freaking Jesse. I know what you're thinking, Jesse.
Yep.
Jesse's trying to hide her face right now. You got to keep up with your sleep. Make sure you're eating properly.
Mm-hmm. Vitamin D, walking, taking rests, eating
And
real
that's
food.
another thing, like that's a coping mechanism. It's like you're just getting stressed and frustrated and you're aggravated. You just got to get it out.
Yep.
Go for a walk or get on the bike or whatever.
Yeah.
Go fishing.
Play a video game.
Oh my gosh, y'all. So my son has his Xbox set up in the living room currently. And last night, huh?
Why is it in the living room? Doesn't it have a
Because
TV in
he
his
said-
room?
No, he's got one in the studio that used to be my bath bomb room. But every now and then he'll set it up in the living room. I guess because the TV's bigger.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
And but anyhow, So yesterday evening we got done. I was cooking supper, but it was something that had to simmer for a minute, and Farrell had to run to go do something right quick. He was gonna be right back while it was cooking, and she went off to her room she's a teenager, so they stay in the room. And I called her in the living room because I was just in there by myself, and I didn't want to look at my phone. I wanted to spend some time with her. It was just me and her. I said, "Hey, come here." She looked at me and said, "Set us up a game on the Xbox." I haven't gamed in forever. Ever. And Dee got this new game. It's like Mario Kart, but for Sonic. And they just released. And he's a Sonic fanatic. And so she pulled that game up, and y'all, she smoked me. I'm sitting there trying to drive this little thing, and I made a complete fool of myself. I got turned around on this track, and
that's hilarious.
Been a good game.
I was thinking that we should all bring the Oculus to the conference.
Yes,
that would be hysterical.
Right? And then we can play in party mode. And play games.
Are we gonna record us smashing into each other or something?
Yeah.
Well, I would have to get an Oculus. I'm not going to steal my son's.
You borrow it for the weekend.
No, I'm not going to do that. Take it on an airplane and it get messed up.
Anyway.
Well, I would say borrow it, and if it gets messed up, you can replace it. Unless you want one for yourself. Because
I mean, I may as well just get one. I think it'd be cool.
I don't have one.
I'll just take AJ's. If you got one, we could play together from home. Would be funny. And if we could figure out how to stream that would be hysterical.
That would be hilarious.
Sure. That would be.
So we have we got upgraded Oculuses for my husband and myself, and then we gave one of the older ones to our son. And we play a game called Dungeons of Eternity on the Oculus. If any listeners out there play, let me know. And it's basically you go into these dungeons and you're fighting like mages and zombies and all kinds of stuff. It's freaky as heck in the beginning to have these things come running at you.
I can't play any of the scary games.
Yeah, that we play it all together.
Is it scary?
No, you have no idea.
Don't worry, we'll trick Jesse into getting one that has dolls in it or something.
Oh no. When y'all was texting Margaret, I purposely did not pick up my phone for
you texted the
5
doll
hours. Yeah, when I saw that person, I was like, no.
They were creepy.
No.
I admit that. That doll is creepy.
That thing is flipping possessed.
That doll, she begged me for that doll, and that's all we ever did with it was make creepy pictures with it. I was like, all right, I'm finally done. All right, back to the topic, people. We were talking about physical things you could do, vitamin D, walking, resting, eating food, not surviving on caffeine alone, right?
Or pizza alone.
You can get creative. Instead of, I know that our business is a creative one in itself, and we're always trying to create new things, but you get burnt out on doing that. Just do something completely different, like a just for fun project. Not everything that you have to do is got to be something that you sell. Maybe do an art project or build some Legos or...
Right. That's what I said. I like to do some of my other things. But you could also, if you wanted it for fun, just do a limited edition soap that you got super creative with.
Yeah.
You know what I've been thinking? There's a guy in Wiggins, town closest to me, and he owns a coffee shop, and he's got a wood turning shop in the back. And you could actually go in there and drink coffee and watch him turn bowls and pins and all kinds of such.
That's cool.
He does one-on-one lessons. They're a little expensive, but
that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be.
I want a pen.
That is pretty...
Imagine that.
You guys are being pens.
You are so obsessed with pens. It's crazy. And then something else that you could do is you can lean on your community. Call up other makers, share your struggles, bitch about it so that you don't feel alone, Seriously.
We do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's probably how we started, right?
Yeah. I'm so freaking tired of this.
Yeah.
Oh, you did though. Like Jesse's like, I just texted you guys the other day, and I was just like, I was about to make a big batch of a fragrance that I've made multiple times before, and then I go to the website, and now with the IFRA 50, the use rate is so low on it now that they're saying we don't even recommend you put it in cold process soap. And I'm like, well, crap, what do I do now with it? I've got 16 ounces of this stupid fragrance oil. What am I going to do with it now?
That stinks.
Yeah.
What fragrance is it?
It's
Or what soap is it that you made?
It's for Wicked Mint. Yeah.
I don't reckon I've smelled that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sucks.
It really does.
And the fragrance, the oil that I use for toes in the sand, they also said that the IFRA on it's so low now they don't recommend. I'm like, what the heck? So after I sell what I have, I don't know if I'm going to make soap with it again or what.
Oh, yeah.
See, then you get to go back to the drawing board and you get to introduce 2 new fragrances.
Yeah.
Look at it like that.
I don't want
I'll
to
be
look at it
doing
like
a different ocean soap. I actually have been like, I know people love my toes in sand, but I actually have been, I love like ocean fragrance type stuff. So I'm like, well, maybe this is my chance to.
So how about business angles? So we know that seasonal burnout is a thing. You can plan for it. Make sure your calendar is full. Make sure your projects are accounted for. Make sure your you time is accounted for. Adjust your production calendars, you know.
Right.
I basically just try to sorry, Eddie. There's a big booger outside. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but he thinks it's huge and it's going to eat me.
Okay.
But anyhow, I just try to just make and produce, and I try to market and sell and package and get everything out as quick as I can. And come about December 17th, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, try to get everything shipped out by then, and then I typically take a couple of weeks, and I will do very little in the shop.
Yeah.
Well, and
I'm sitting there wondering, like, if there's any validity to, you know, right after that, if you do anything special for Valentine's Day, trying to get that done during this season, which sounds like a bad thing, but you're going to be so tired after it that you're not going to want to make it then.
Yeah. So, but you could prep your inventory in advance, right?
That's right.
Of a holiday crunch. So right now, that your seasonal burnout is going to be around Christmas, but you also know you want to make a Valentine's Day soap. You can have that all prepped and ready now, right? Your ideas, your all of that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, that could be the thing that you're producing around Thanksgiving.
Right.
You know. That's actually a really good idea. Really good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got to stay ahead of them, right? So you get it done before you burn out.
Yeah, and then you just budget a little downtime for like January. A little.
Not a lot. Just a little.
Not a lot.
So how about a this or that? You ready?
Sounds like a plan.
I
to
only
me.
have like 5 of them. Coffee number 4 or a nap that you will regret at midnight?
Coffee number 4.
Probably coffee, even though I want to nap.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee. I would probably just have to power through. Forgetting to eat all day or living on cold pizza for a week straight?
Cold pizza.
Definitely cold pizza. Cold pizzas.
I mean, there's not delivery out here, so it would just be not eating.
You order it all at one time. That's what it is.
Yeah. Holiday
Pizza.
market marathon or endless Instagram reels just to stay relevant?
I would have to do the Instagram
I don't really do
reels.
that much Instagram. Does TikTok count?
Yeah, some
Okay.
kind of social media reels.
Yeah.
You rather do the videos than the holiday markets?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I don't.
That's
I
a
just
lot
won't
of
do it.
traveling and packing
Because
and carrying. And
when you think about it, if you're doing the holiday markets plus you're making the sales online, it's double the work, right?
Yep.
Double the
I
work.
mean,
double
you
the
could
burnout.
sell more, but
Yeah. Being buried in shipping boxes or being buried in fragrance oil samples that you'll never test?
Shipping boxes.
Yeah.
Because I am currently buried in fragrance oil samples.
He keeps getting all these fragrance oils, and I'm like, what are we going to do this one with?
Oh yeah, I'm guilty.
My aunt came through a little earlier. She was buying gifts for some kind of class reunion she's got, and she's still got one of the little freshy things that I sold here a while back. And she come in, she had her little bottle. She said, "Can you refill my bottle?" so I got out the sample box and said, "Pick a scent out."
Nice.
And she picked it. Then she said, "Well, let me pay you for this." I'm like, "I didn't buy that stuff."
Yeah.
There you go.
I was actually just talking to my husband. I said I might take some of these samples because some of them I did pay for. Like you get little sample sets. I was like, I might take some of these that I'm not going to use and just like, here's a bundle of them. Pay me $15 plus shipping, and I will send you all these samples. Because some people would snatch that up, just especially a beginner, just trying to start out and everything. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Well, with them AFI samples, just as long as they pay for shipping, because
yeah,
it didn't cost me a thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, and the last this or that is pushing through the burnout or shutting the shops down for a week and ghosting everyone.
I push through it.
Yeah.
I'll push through it until it dies down, and then I ghost.
Yeah.
And then you ghost? Nice.
Well, I have a couple conferences coming up in February. Well, a conference and a trip in February, so.
Oh, I hope you're not in any classes and then get out of the classes to 87 text messages.
Margaret, do I sense a little payback?
I have a goal.
Quit complaining that people want to talk to you.
I know, it's actually nice.
If we never texted you, you'd be like, "What did you text me?"
What did I do wrong?
Exactly.
My
I get a little paranoid
was...
sometimes. I get a little paranoid sometimes when it's been really quiet and it's like, are they texting each other and not including
I have thought the same thing.
Really?
I'm like, are they yeah.
That's how naive I am. I've never had that thought that you guys would be texting outside.
Look,
Oh
at times when the
Margaret's
chat
like, "They're
is
not
just
gonna
really
forget me."
good, my phone is just bzz, 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 because I always have it on silent now.
Right.
Because it just dings so cotton picking much from y'all.
Mine's always on silent.
It's like, man, your phone's buzzing over there. I told him, I said, yep, the heifers be heifering. So that's the thing now is the heifers be heifering.
Okay, I'm going to use
The
that.
only time my phone is not on silent is when I'm on call. It's on silent the rest of the time.
Yeah, I have mine on silent all the time, unless I'm waiting for a call.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad because, I'll have it on silent because it dings so cotton picking much and not just y'all, but social media and just all kinds of different things. It'll just make racket legit all the time. And then my mother-in-law will text me. It's like, text me something, and I'm like, and I catch it 2 hours later.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why the watch is handy. But I had to change my text notification sound because when I'm on call, and you guys would be going, but I'm trying to sleep, it would be going like ding, ding, ding. So I had to text it something that's like, boop, so it doesn't even like bother. Like I don't even notice it.
That's funny.
Well, a lot of times, like when it gets late and I go to sleep, I'll actually turn on the hide alerts on our little group.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah. That makes sense.
Because I mean, if I don't, it'll just.
So you're ignoring us?
When I'm asleep, yes, I am. I'm slap ignoring the
How
crap
dare
out of y'all.
you? I know we just told everybody to get enough sleep, but how dare you ignore us?
I know, right? And
Well,
then I will.
you know what it
I'll
is?
admit this. Sometimes I forget to turn the alerts back on in the morning, and it'll be like lunchtime, and I'll have 107 freaking text messages.
It's like, why have they been so quiet today?
I said to John, I'm like, I gotta go home. I got homework to do. He's like, what? I'm like, I have like a novel to read here. And then sometimes there'll be a little arrow right when I go on, and it'll give me an arrow, and it'll scroll all the way up to where the last thing I saw was. You guys don't get that?
I didn't know it did that.
Oh yeah, if you Yeah, it
That's
goes
handy.
right up to there. And then sometimes I just go like this until I see where I've commented something.
Yeah, that's exactly how I find it too. It's like, when was the
Yeah.
last message I sent?
Where's the blue bubble?
Exactly. But that's each of us setting boundaries, right? Like, we love the interaction. We love the
But
communication.
sometimes we just got to put it down.
But you got to put it down. Like, I can't use it. I can't use it at work, right? I do, but I'm not all the time, right? So, half the day I'm teaching, so I don't interact a lot. I'll interact on lunch, and then I drive. It takes me an hour to get home. Then I have to spend a little time with my family, right? Then it's text away, and then it's, relax and spend time with the family again.
What's funny is that sometimes I'll be texting Brad at work, like between stuff, and then he asks me a question, and then he's like, hammer texts me. He's like, why aren't you answering me? Why aren't you answering me? And I come back and I'm like, sorry, I was in the middle of a medical emergency. That's why I wasn't answering. He's like, stop acting like you're busy. Like, I'm so
funny.
sorry. I was doing my job.
Yeah.
And then he just laughs at me. Anyway.
Thanks for hanging out with us on this episode of the Dirty Heifers Podcast. If you have ever felt that seasonal burnout creeping in, know that you are not alone. We're right there with you, caffeine in hand. Don't forget to like, share, and comment to let us know how you fight off your ennui. And if you think that you'd be a great guest on the show, hit us up. We love connecting with fellow makers. And that's all we have for this week, so stay dirty, heifers.
I thought you were sick of licking at something, or I don't know, cyclical. Did you lick one sick child at school or something? It's cyclical.
Huh? Cyclical.
Where'd you come up with this stuff?
That's just how her brain works.
It just... I'm gifted. It's my redneck intellect. Did you say fervor?
Fervor.
Is that like you trying to redneck eyes fever?
Oh my God.
Now I have
What
to...
You're
She's at a loss for words.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. That was like 3 minutes ago.
Those were real words.
No, yeah, you did. You said them.
You said real words just now. Yay!
Yay! That's my wild hair.
All right.
Your cowlick?
What? You have a wild hair, but it's not up your ass?
Oh!
Right? Isn't that the saying? That one's got a wild hair up there.